Oh my god, look at those nails Domina has. Oh my god. Why is he yellow? Why is he yellow? 75? Alright. Oh. I didn't have my keyboard and mouse on. Ah!
Arriving at Coliseo.
All you have to do is just tell me your name. So
Prepare
silly.
for battle.
Yes, I do need help.
How's it going? Hello? Hey there. Yes. Affirmative. How's it hanging?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So long.
Come on, Snowball. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, deep breaths. We can do this.
The conflict has found us now.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey there.
The enemy barricade is advancing. Hello. The perfect world is shaped by my hand. Namaskar. The enemy has stolen our lead. Activating defense array. Oh, they are coming! Unacceptable! Leave me be. Sharper than words.
We must halt them.
Take a look.
Oh my god!
We're outnumbered, shaping our defense.
What the fuck was that? He has what does that
I
mean?
refuse to abide wrong. Well, hello, you. Shall we negotiate?
How's it going?
Shall we negotiate? Shall we negotiate? The enemy is moving their barricade.
Forward.
Behind me now.
I think I see the enemy.
Absolute barbarism. I value your dedication.
Pushing up with a robot.
Damn, I love that fucking speed ring.
Sastriagal.
Oh,
Shall we negotiate? Look who's meeting their goals.
enemy here.
Formation crossing a barrier. Here's the crack.
Go get them, Tiger.
Esto bastante loco. Don't touch me.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
The barricade is moving along.
Well done. Look who's meeting their
Bye-bye.
goals.
Over there. Enemy over
Salutation.
here.
My ultimate is charging.
Enemy.
What an
Heads up.
efficient worker.
Hey.
I apologize. Barrier manifested. Over there.
What can I say? I'm a
Over
team
here. Do keep pushing, robot.
We have almost taken the lead.
Good work, partner.
Make way. Behind me now. Shall we negotiate? Keep pushing. Shall we negotiate? Shall we negotiate?
Over there.
Look who's meeting their goals. We're about to take the lead. Don't let up. Shall we negotiate? Enemies have finished us.
I always try to stay on your good.
Just
What the feature that? What the feature that?
I value your dedication. I value making fine progress with our barricade.
Nice, we've taken the
My
lead.
fucking shield! My fucking shield!
There's fire.
Mind the shards.
And I got them. Go get them, Tiger.
Oh my god.
They have no idea
What does Reinhardt do? Does Bridge
Teach
escape?
them a lesson in failure. I apologize. They've created
Get in the magic circle.
Enemy turret up ahead.
my sincere apologies. That blasted robot is with the enemy now. Hi. Sasriagal.
Beck, how's it going?
Go to jail. Behind you.
457.
I'm better than you at
Enemy turret
dominate.
down.
Face my mace to the face.
Take the robot back.
Mine's the shot.
A problem with the method. Charmed, I'm sure.
I see their turret.
I apologize. Intercept them before they seize our lead. Activating defense array. Their barricade is pushing up. Get in their way. Construction.
And I got them.
Stop the robot.
They got a turret.
Volatile creation. Don't touch me.
Accompanying the robot.
I see their turret.
Salutations. Sasriagal.
Now it's my turn.
Enemy turret.
Oh, you're out of
60
numbers.
seconds remaining.
Now it's my turn.
You evil bastard.
I'll be making some calls about this.
You evil
We're gonna
bastard.
take that robot back. Didn't say you could leave.
Away! now.
Enemy here.
How good of you. Set ablaze. Light interfered. Unsurpassable.
You evil bastard.
I'm getting into this.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Victory.
Activating defense array.
You evil bastard.
Play of the game.
Yes, Kate!
Let me help.
My fucking shield! What happened to my shield? Not much, but watch with you.
Welcome to Atlas. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initial flashpoint. Only in unity will we find strength.
Attack the objective.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Ah, hell nah.
Hey. Don't let them capture the objective.
Where the fuck did it go? How did he just disappear?
Sorry about that. That's my fault. We're outnumbered. Careful. Behind you.
What did it go?
Good thinking.
No! I shield bash was on 1 second cooldown.
I'll try a different approach. Big and humongous.
Station. Next flashpoint, town center.
Oh my god! That's the last thing I fucking expected!
Enemy here.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
On fire. Come on, try me.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Bracing shield. Hey.
Burn it up!
Who's that box? Is that my damn song?
Here, for you.
Ah, hell no.
To the mace, to the mace, to the mace, to the face. Let's kick this off right now.
Objective mine. Can you join me?
No! You evil bastards! Baptista's looking rather dashing. Alright.
Another day, another slay.
I am blocking you. Just
What the fuck?
Overtime.
Honestly, you sound cool.
Town center. Lost.
You are completely healed. Go to the next one.
You evil bastards! I hate you!
I'm on fire!
Hands off. How about I try that again?
I'm here.
Watch out for that enemy. You make this look
Flashpoint
easy.
unlocked.
Time to blow it. Them.
Enemy turret ahead. Looks dangerous. Cover you up. Enemy turret taken care of. That's the kind of energy I like to see. Who's a good dragon? Who's a good dragon? A shot of hell. Sorry about that. Stay alive for me. Keep it up, yeah?
Garden secured. Next, flashpoint.
Everyone finished? No.
Oh, these evil bastards. These evil bastards.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10
My
seconds.
heart's still beating.
Attack the objective!
So take the objective. Huh.
Don't let them take the objective!
Get into the field. Come to me.
Locking down the point.
I spot an enemy.
We're outnumbered. Stay strong. Visualizing shadows.
Reloading. Hey,
I'm with you. Just same for the ride.
medic. Regen up. A little medicine goes a long way. Stay near the ammo. Shoot through the big glowing bit. You messy. Hostile mark.
Strike with grace.
Big performance. Incredible healing. Doctor's orders.
Biggest, strongest.
Get in here.
All hands to the objective.
Who's using a tire? Not me. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
Some Swedish hospitality.
You're not showing off from me, are you? Over there.
Secure.
Over here.
Next, flashpoint.
Keyshawn, you.
Bazaar.
En route. Get in the middle of you.
Thanks for the touch-up.
Come here. Enemy here. Stay alive for me.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Everybody should do the box. The box. How about meeting me at the objective?
No! Kill!
Move on the objective.
Keep control of the fort.
That's the kind of energy I like to
Who's
see.
using a tire?
I got you.
Don't worry.
Come to me.
Triple kill.
Everyone feeling better? Enemy turrets taken care of. Someone had to keep you alive.
Are you serious?
A little medicine goes a long
I'm
way.
better than you at Bastion.
Everybody should do the box.
No!
Need something? Keyshawn, yeah.
That sounds like gambling.
Will suffer as I, Ramattra, torment will blast the stars with the universe losing to dust. There you will be, still suffering as I have.
Fuck!
Echo here.
Tout temps ça pas fini. Gain espoir.
Enemy locked. Taking flight.
Just aim for the red.
Someone has to
Baby, I'm turning on you tonight. Please, you don't hunt you down me tonight. Just like
Play of the
animals, animals like animals.
Tank. May has been moved to the tank role and has the Bruiser passive instead of Specialist. She's been given 200 shields plus her
They
cap
fucking
count
killed Winston.
increased in size by 25%. Winston has been disabled. Seriously, you can't play as Winston. Drunken Queen's scattergun now fires 7 knives instead of bullets. Jagged Blade throws a regular shotgun. When impaling an enemy, it will fire at them. After recalling, the shotgun fires at your crosshair when caught by Drunken Queen. Diva's micro missiles now fire 2 giant slow-moving missiles that explode in a bigger area. Doomfist can see all active Talon members through walls, plus deals and receives 50% more damage from them. Rocket Punch's charge can be held indefinitely, and movement speed is no longer reduced if held for too long. Dominance Barrier will randomly select one of the many predetermined configurations consisting of various shapes. Final health has been increased by 50, and the cooldown is reduced to 7 seconds. Hazard's Jagged Wall is no longer a wall. Instead, Hazard enhances himself in 5 seconds, greatly increasing the speed of his attack. Reload, movement, cooldowns, and jump. Jagged Wall's cooldown is reduced to 8 seconds. Malma's Overrun can last forever. After a while, it'll light him on fire, and if you collide with an enemy, it'll ignite them too. Cardiac Overdrive makes Malma's chain gun shoot blobs of lava, which explode and instantly ignite enemies. Arissa's Javelin now launches her alongside it. While charging Terrasig, Arissa ascends into the sky and can move around. Unreaching it will then slam her back down, dealing damage on impact. It no longer grants overhealth, and its maximum damage is reduced to 400. Ramondra's health and armor have both been increased to 500, however, he's permanently anti-healed. Ravenous Vortex heals him for 250% of the damage dealt, while Annihilation now heals him for 100% of the damage dealt and also applies anti-heal to enemies. These two abilities do bypass his own anti-healing. Reinhardt's charge can now pin multiple enemies at once. Holding forward speeds up charge, while holding backwards slows it down. Roadhog's hook no longer pulls enemies. Instead, it slows, hacks, anti-nades, burns, and reveals them for 3 seconds. The cooldown of hook has been reduced from 6 seconds to 4.5. Sigma's Accretion now fires a shotgun volley of small rocks and has 2 charges. Wrecking Ball's roll greatly increases his size. It also makes him take 30% less damage and unstoppable, but he's significantly slower. Grappling Claw now launches him when you attract it. Zarya's secondary fire now blows explosive bubbles. April Fool's patch notes.
Every Overwatch April Fool's DPS change.
April Fool's patch notes for projectile DPS. Torbjorn now has a second Torbjorn on top of him that mimics all his actions.
Oh, so you showed the bottom one.
Damage reduced from 110 to 65. Shuriken is now his ultimate with the projectile speed tripled and a duration of 8 seconds. Primary fire continues firing while held down, while secondary fire shoots 9 projectiles at a faster rate and in a wider arc. He has a new 8-second cooldown ability called Energy Slash. When activated, Genji's Dragon Blade will fire large energy projectiles with each slash. Bench's Burrow will dig up a random pickup when they emerge from the ground, which can also be collected by any ally. Armor can move around while eliminated before triggering her self-revive. While airborne, her secondary fire will push her backwards in the direction she is aiming. Vendetta is now always in third person, with her aim being separated from the players. She'll automatically lock onto nearby enemies and face them, regardless of how the player moves. Pressing Interact will lock onto the nearest enemy your crosshair is aiming at. Paladin Fang's overhead damage reduced by 40%. With Echo's primary fire, each successful shot increases the number of projectiles fired, creating new shapes for each volley. Cancelling Flight will launch it in the direction she's moving. Sticky Bombs now bounce off the environment up to 3 times before sticking. Freya's regular movement speed has been reduced by 70%, however her cooldowns are accelerated by 300% while on the ground. Hanzo's Sonic Arrow has been replaced with Random Arrow, which readies one of the many possible random arrows into his bow. This ability has a 6-second cooldown. Junkrat can now have a maximum of 3 active steel traps. They no longer have a cooldown and instead cost 50 scrap to place down. Heroes drop 25 scrap upon elimination, which he can pick up. Farah's hover jets have been removed. Her rocket launcher has increased self-knockback and no longer does damage to her. The more Farah knocks herself back with it, the faster she moves. Symmetra's turrets are now automatically deployed and follow her around. She has 4 turrets instead of 3, and their cooldown is reduced to 7.5 seconds. The damage is also reduced from 30 to 15. April Fool's patch notes for projectile DPS. Torbjorn now has a second Torbjorn on top of him that mimics all the April Fool's patch notes for tank.
Overwatch, every year on April Fools, the team likes to make a very chaotic game mode where every hero gets some wacky changes. There is absolutely no balance in this mode, so just enjoy the chaos and the googly eyes, and let's go over what they did to each hero. Starting with D.Va, she realized her micro missiles are a little too micro, so it now fires 2 giant slow-moving missiles that will explode in a bigger area. Domina's barrier array will now have some funny designs because it will now randomly select one of the many predetermined barrier array configuration shapes. Each barrier panel health will be increased by 50 and the cooldown will now be 7 seconds.
Bonk! Go to jail!
He will now take it personally and he can now see all active talent members through walls. This can now deal and receive 50% more damage from active talent members. Quiz for the active talent Additionally, for his rocket punch, he can now charge indefinitely, limits power, and the movement speed is no longer. But instead it's just steroids. Hazard enhances himself for 5 seconds, which greatly increases his attack speed, reload speed, movement speed.
You cannot out-hack quick firewalls. You cannot out-hack quick firewalls. Fuck.
Throws your regular shotgun instead of a knife. Will now fire. You're recalling the shotgun will fire at where your crosshair is when.
Is that an IV bag?
For Mauga, his overrun can now last forever. However, using it for too long will light himself. While he is on fire from the overrun, though, colliding with any enemies will light them on fire as well, spreading it around. His cardiac overdrive and now makes Mauga's chain guns shoot blobs of lava, which explode and instantly ignite enemies.
You can check in, but you can't check out.
For Mei, yes, you heard that right, Mei. She is no longer a DPS in the Specialist subrole, and she is now a tank in the Bruiser subrole. She has an extra 200 shield HP, and her player model scale size has been increased by 25%. Her Ice Wall has also been increased by 25% in scale. For Orisa, the Energy Javelin will now launch Orisa herself in the direction of where the javelin is thrown. A little reversal right here. For her ultimate Terra Surge, while charging it, Orisa will now ascend into the sky and can move around. Upon unleashing the Terra Surge, Orisa will slam onto the ground below her, triggering its damage on impact. She no longer gets overhealth while using it, and the maximum damage has been reduced to 400.
Check yourself or wreck yourself.
For Ramattra, he is the one Omnic show, a true lone wolf, because his health will be increased from 425 to 500, and his armor will be increased from 100 to 500. Look at his HP. But he will be permanently anti-healed. He's always purpled. He cannot be healed by teammates. However, for his Ravenous Vortex, this ability will now heal Ramattra for 250% of the damage dealt, which will bypass that anti-heal effect, of course. For his Annihilation Ultimate, it now heals Ramattra for 100% of the damage dealt, again bypassing that anti-heal effect, and the Annihilation will apply anti-heal to the enemies as well.
It's time for favors.
For Reinhardt, they say his old nickname was Pin King at his local bowling joint, so for his charge, he will be pinning multiple people at once now. Holding forward or backwards can speed up or slow down the charge speed, and the charge duration has been increased from 3 seconds to 10 seconds. For Roadhog, his hook is going to change completely where it no longer pulls enemies, but instead it'll slow, hack, anti-heal, burn, and reveal the hooked enemy for 3 seconds. The cooldown of it will also be reduced from 6 seconds to 4.5 seconds. For Sigma, his rock, or his accretion is what it's called, will now fire a shotgun volley of smaller rocks, and it has 2 charges. For Winston, he is just strictly unavailable to play in this mode. Why? Because he's in a special reunion on Horizon Lunar Colony. Seriously, you can't play him. If you know what a Katamari ball is, that's what Wrecking Ball is. When he uses his roll, it'll greatly increase Wrecking Ball's size, and he is now unstoppable and will take 30% reduced damage during the roll, but it will move significantly slower. For his grappling claw, if you retract it, it can now launch Wrecking Ball in the direction he's moving. For Zarya, I would say bubbles are pretty cool, right? So Particle Cannon, secondary fire, will now blow explosive bubbles. For the damage heroes, let's start with Anran here. Fan the Flames will now allow her to fly, because when you're in the air and you use the Fan the Flames, it'll push her backwards in the direction she is aiming. For her ultimate Vermilion Revival, she can now move around while she's dead before triggering it.
Heroes never. Oh shoot, wrong script. Caw, you cluckers!
For Ashe, if she shoots one of her airborne dynamites, a new dynamite will be launched upwards from the explosion. Now, can we chain multiple dynamites together infinitely? Yes, you can.
Bob! Do something!
For Bastion, I'm going to start with the dev comments. They noticed Bastion was running a bit slow while in turret form, so they replaced his gun with a large fan to hopefully speed him up. So for the configuration assault, and now shoots large wind blasts with limited range, knocking back enemies. Bastion can now move faster while in this configuration instead of moving slower. For Cassidy, in the Wild West, finger guns are seen as a sign of hostility, so every time you say hello in the communication wheel, you will now fire a piercing bullet that inflicts bleeding. For Echo, her primary fire is called Tri-Shot. Tri means 3 projectiles, but this time, each successive shot will increase the number of projectiles fired, creating new shapes for each volley. For her flight, canceling it now will launch Echo in the direction she's moving. And then for her sticky bombs, they will now bounce off the environment up to 3 times before sticking.
I'm better than you.
A lot of changes for Emre coming up. First, his base jump height has been increased and his gravity has decreased. For his cyber frag, the projectile physics have now been changed, as you can see. It also now sticks to enemies and it deals more damage when stuck. For his siphon pistol, the projectile speed is increased. It can now headshot, but there's no more lifesteal on it. And it no longer changes Emre's jump behavior. For his quick melee attack, it now deals 60 damage instead of 40, and it will lunge at nearby enemies. Also deal critical damage when hitting enemies in the...
I'm known to be this wildly acknowledged iPad kid, but what are you?
This sounds a little familiar. For his ultimate, called Override Protocol, the cost has been reduced by 50%, so it builds a lot faster. It will now only fire 2 heavy rounds, and the rate of fire has been increased. It also no longer grants flight. So with Emre taking all the airspace, Freya is taking a more grounded approach because Freya's regular movement is now 70% slower, but her cooldowns are accelerated by 300% while she is on the ground.
You're so cooked!
For Genji, he has been reworked to be their first ever melee DPS, their words not mine. His Dragon Blade has been moved from his ultimate to now his weapon, and the damage has been reduced from 110 to 65 per slash. Energy Slash is his new ability. When activated, the Genji Dragon Blade will fire large energy projectiles with each slash for a short duration.
Where'd they get that melee DPS? Oh my god, what happened? Juno, turn around. Turn around.
Instead of his weapon. The Shuriken projectile speed is tripled. Primary fire will
I like that one.
when held down. Secondary fire will now fire 9 projectiles at a faster rate and in a wider arc. And the ultimate duration has been increased to 8 seconds. For Hanzo, his quiver is a little different now because the sonic arrow has been replaced with what they call a random arrow, and it has a 6-second cooldown. Instead of a sonic arrow, it readies one of the many possible arrows to Hanzo's bow, which can be seen before firing by looking at it here.
Sick 'em, boys!
For Junkrat, he now has 3 charges of his steel trap. It no longer has a cooldown and instead costs 50 scrap to place one. How do you get scrap? Well, heroes will drop 25 scrap upon death, which Junkrat can now pick up. Kind of reminiscent of old Overwatch 1 Torb if you played back then.
Everyone stand very still!
Pharah could not compete with the jetpack cat, so she decided to ground herself as well, so her hover jets are completely removed. For her rocket launcher, it now has increased self-knockback. The more Pharah knocks herself back with the rocket launcher, the faster she moves. And it also has no self-damage, so you can do it without penalty.
Try and shoot me. You won't.
Reaper has learned to play peekaboo, so during his shadow step, Reaper now has 6 seconds to choose if he actually wants to teleport there or retreat back to his original position. If he retreats, shadow step cooldown is now reduced to 5 seconds, so you can bait people out.
Happy birthday.
For Sojourn, while at 100 energy, Sojourn's abilities will now consume 50 energy to become energized. What does that look like? Well, an energized power slide will move 100% faster, and it'll trip enemies that Sojourn collides with. An energized destructor shot will now leave behind 2 smaller energy bursts as it travels. The smaller energy bursts have a 2-meter radius and deal 60 damage per second.
Bye-bye, bad guys.
For Soldier 76, he can now deal massive damage with his biotic field if he places it on an enemy. For his sprint, the final blows he gets in a game will now increase his sprint bonus speed by 25%, up to a total of 75% extra. This bonus is lost on death.
Who took my dentures?
Well, one thing you've noticed if you play this mode is that barrels have appeared on all maps. Please ignore them, as the dev comments say. Well, that's because Sombra's new ability is called Disguise, which replaces her translocator. This transforms Sombra into a random object. Sombra can still move while disguised. Doing any action will remove the Sombra disguise. A nice little prop hunt throwback here.
Propaganda is useless.
For Symmetra, the sentry turrets will now automatically deploy around Symmetra, and they'll follow her around wherever she goes. The number of charges has increased from 3 to 4, and the cooldown will be reduced to 3.
Why is she so sad?
Reduced from 30 to 15.
Superior to RGB.
Torbjorn, more like Torbjorn. There's 2 of them now, because the second Torb is going to be on top of the Torb, which mimics all of his actions. For Tracer, her blink distance is now 100 meters. Yeah, okay. For Vendetta, her camera is always going to be in third person now, with her aim being totally separate from the players. Vendetta will now automatically lock on to nearby enemies, facing them no matter how the player moves. You can press interact to lock on to the nearest enemy your crosshair is aiming at. For her Palatine Fang, though, the overhead damage is reduced by 40% to compensate. For Venture, you can now dig for treasure. When burrowed, you can emerge from burrow, and a random pickup will now be dug out of the ground. These can be grabbed by allies as well, and it includes armor packs and health packs.
This is not a drill.
For Widowmaker, you think you're good at aiming? Prove it, because the take aim can now charge up to 150%. When charging above 100%, the charge rate is 80% slower, and the scope zooms in.
No job too big.
I'm making popcorn.
For Ana, her sleep dart will now put Ana to sleep for up to 3 seconds, but when she wakes up, she will nano boost herself. The nano boost duration will scale based on how long she was
Welcome to Samoa.
For Baptiste, his exo boots can now charge up to 4 air dashes. Air dashes are used by jumping in mid-air, and it'll launch Baptiste horizontally in the direction he's moving. The air dash charges do not decay over time.
Shoot through the box. Through the box.
For Brig, she's no longer shield bashing, but she can now be shield surfing, because after bashing, Brig will begin surfing on another shield for 3 seconds.
I'll find my own path.
Right.
Hey!
5, 4, 3,
What's up?
2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let's get our hands dirty. Hey. Let me balance you out. My senses are sharpened. Enemy turret ahead.
The objective is now active.
Your pocket ninja's here.
I'm so scared.
I'm with you. They're attacking me.
Bad!
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves.
Hanzo, at your service.
Shield surfing.
Emre reporting.
That was interesting.
Unite as one.
On my way.
Enemy here.
Under my protection. Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves. Hear my bell.
Bomb is here.
What the fuck is that?
Take it easy.
I'm on fire.
Who wants the second pull?
Try me. Nobody.
So fight me for the point.
Time to try again. Okay. Put on your sunscreen.
Kiriko. Feels like I'm just playing Kiriko.
Like a gentle rain. I need some help.
Fuck!
Get them off.
Damn.
Best round lost.
These evil bastards that
Complete.
shit countering you.
0 to 1.
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
If anybody asks, I was never here.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hey, it is not over. We can turn this around. Feel stronger?
I am optimized. Moragwitch.
Let's go get him.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Why isn't it working?
Bothersome.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility.
They've got a turret.
My My spirit is strong. Assistance would be appreciated.
What is that supposed to do?
The cycle begins.
I'm here to support.
Now to strike.
Feel stronger?
I require aid.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret ahead.
One who fears loss has already lost. A turret lies in our way. True strength does not always lie in victory.
Time to connect the dots.
Beautiful space. Here comes Goku.
Some assistance.
Get up.
Defeat.
Okay, I'm gonna finish watching this damn video.
Be attached with a wrecking ball that can be used to slam into enemies. Ending your lifeline will launch the ball at high speeds in the direction it is moving. It now has a 12-second duration, and the cooldown will be increased to 6 seconds. For Juno, the Hyper Ring is now deployed sideways. Allies within the Hyper Ring can now jump higher.
Martian? Always have been.
For Kiriko, her wall climb can now allow her to move along the walls horizontally. For wall climbing as well, Kiriko can re-grab the wall without needing to touch the ground.
Just aim for the head.
For Lifeweaver, he is now a little small guy because his hero model scale size has been reduced by 50%, his shields has been reduced to 25, and his health has been reduced to 75. Therefore, he's a 100 HP total hero now. For the Life Grip, the allies pulled by Life Grip will now be shrunk for 5 seconds after being pulled. The pedal platform scale has also been reduced by 50%, and the health of it has been reduced from 300 to 150. And the Tree of Life scale has also been reduced by 50%, health reduced from 1200 to 600.
If I see even one axe, so help me.
For Lucio, successive jumps off of the floor will increase his jump height up to 5 times. Failing to chain the jumps together will reset the jump height back to normal. When at the maximum jump height, Lucio can actually land on the enemy's head like a Goomba stomp, dealing damage and then bounce back up.
Class, can someone explain how sweet potatoes grow? How about you, the tall one in the back? Tower, is it? Choose how to make fun, teacher. I don't know how to make that. Teachers are supposed to know everything. What about you, Drillhead? You like to dig in the dirt, don't you? Are you calling me a sweet potato? Potatoes grow on the ground, but I can't bring a shovel in this prison. Don't want things to get hairy. I'm not here for jokes. Wait, where am I? Am I in a cell? Hey, can you teach me how to grill some sweet potatoes? Explore. Who wants a billion hit points?
For Mercy, the Guardian Angel can now target enemies so you can fly around the map like crazy. For Resurrect, it's not really a Resurrect anymore because it can only be targeted onto enemies. Using the Resurrect button on an enemy will deal damage while casting, and it ends in an explosion of damage when finished. Mercy will heal for 50% of the damage dealt with the Resurrect button. The cooldown will be reduced to 15 seconds.
Time to connect the dots.
For Mizuki, the Healing Kasa will now have 3 charges. Mizuki now wears a hat for each of the charge of the Healing Kasa available, so he's wearing 3 hats, yes. Healing Kasa will no longer return to Mizuki. While Mizuki has one or more charges of his Healing Kasa, so if he has a hat on, he cannot be headshot. For his Katashiro return, Mizuki can teleport to his previous location 3 times per use.
Get in the magic circle.
For Moira, the orbs are going to be orbing because the Bionic Orb now requires targeting an ally to cast. The Bionic Orb will attach itself to that targeted ally and move around with them. The damage orb range itself will be increased from 4 meters to 8 meters, and the healing orb range will be increased from 5 meters to 10 meters. So that way 10 meters.
I'll show you, Meta!
For Wu Yang, the Guardian Wave has now been properly adjusted to show how washed the enemy team is. That's their quote here. So that wave can now charge up. It'll empower in size, damage, healing, and knockback.
Hydrate or dihydrate!
For Zenyatta, his secondary fire charge up now has a 6-second cooldown. When he's charging that secondary fire, the orbs will spin around in a circle around Zen, dealing damage and knocking back enemies for up to 8 seconds. When releasing the secondary fire, the orbs are shot out of all around Zenyatta rather than all straight forwards. Secondary fire's damage and knockback will increase with each orb charged, and Zenyatta will move 30% faster while charging the Orb of Destruction, and he will gain 15 over health with each stored orb.
Become unkillable. Some conditions may apply.
Texting random numbers. Hey, I really need your help. I don't want to help you. You smell. Please, you don't.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready, bros. The fucking sounds. Oh yeah, the shotgun mic is pointing at the sink, so you guys get full sink sounds. That's what good pussy 2 sounds like. Hey, Soy, could you do me a favor and never say that again? Yes, I am about to cook fish in a dishwasher. What about it, bro? And don't worry, you'll find out what sink soup is soon enough. Now ignore the incredible yellowness of this image. I have the world's warmest color tone lights in the kitchen.
Fine then, asshole.
But only for the first part of my house. You can make soup in the sink. I have both methods, so if one fails, we can try the other one. I think we can shorten it, but we gotta get our stuff ready to put in the dish.
Wrong number, I think.
Vacuum sealing our salmon, maybe getting some rice going. A few different things. On themselves, that's what it takes. I bought this salmon or something else. What did I buy this? Use or freeze by March 26th. We're like within a
Then say your damn name next time.
Hey, chill out.
some potatoes if you have any. Do you want me to stick them in the oven? Is that or sorry, dishwasher? Is that the water gets really hot. The water in the dishwasher, so it'll probably cook it. If I had to guess, that smells very fishy. Let's get this.
Select a map.
Or I need about this much map.
Welcome